Hi. In the scriptures, in the book of Matthew 7:7, it talks about us, you shall be given, seek, you shall find, knock, and the door shall be opened for you. Now, in this very short video, I'm going to be sharing with you the art of clarification. The art of clarification is a habit that you could adopt for your success. I will explain to you why I am sharing this particular habit, the art of clarification. Before I do that, I'd like to introduce myself. My name is Gunnar, and what do I do? What I do is that I share on social media platforms one habit that you could adopt for your success should you choose to do so. Now, going back to the art of clarification. What do I mean by the art of clarification, and how is this related to the text or the Bible text that I've just shared with you, Matthew 7:7? To say, if you ask, it will be given, knock, the door will be open, seek and you shall find. I'm going to relate this, I'm going to share this in relation to my personal life experience. Now, this is my personal life experience. I wanted something, I'm not going to put it this way. I was uncomfortable with the situation that I was in. So the situation that I was in was that I was in a place that was, how can I put it? I didn't have the commodities and the facilities that I wanted. So this I'm talking about accommodation. I didn't have the commodities and the facilities that I wanted or that I was expecting to actually have or be receiving. So what did I do? Obviously, there is a lot of things that come into play. We're talking about cultural differences, we're talking about the language barrier, we're talking about miscommunication, we're talking about time factors. There's quite a lot of things that are playing here in this situation. Now, because I was in this particular accommodation that I was not particularly pleased with, I'm saying, let's put it this way, I wasn't comfortable. So in order for me to get to a place of discomfort, to a place of comfort, I needed to actually tap into the art of clarification. So in order for me to convey that message, I needed to be very specific, literally into the minute details as to what exactly I wanted. Take for example, you would say you want a meal. If I say to you I want a meal, to other people in certain spheres, they're mostly going to be thinking of 7 course meal, right? To others, they're just thinking, okay, you could have maybe one meal, maybe it's just got 1 carbohydrate and 1 protein, or others are talking about, okay, a meal, we're talking about a plate filled with carbohydrates, proteins, vitamins, minerals, the food that contain all these things. That's a meal. And others are thinking about, okay, maybe it's just a milkshake that's got all the nutrients. That's a meal. So now when you're tapping into the art of clarification, you really need to be specific. Still staying on the example of a meal. So if I say, okay, I would like to have a meal, I would say, I would like to have a meal that contains, you then list the ingredients, because you are now tapping into the art of clarification, so that whoever is receiving that information knows exactly what you mean, and you are actually conveying that message clearly. How does that link to the Bible text that I'm talking about? If you do not seek, or you do not ask, you do not specify exactly what you want, most probably you're going to get something around what you're asking about, but not exactly what you want. Take for example, I go and pray and say, God, could I please have a car? But I don't specify the the engine size, maybe even the wheels, whether do I want the alloy wheels or not the alloy wheels, and so forth. Not that I am not really knowledgeable in cars, but I think you get the idea. So when you're seeking for something or when you are requesting for something, whether it's in prayer or whether it's in communication with the next person, you need to be very, very specific, making sure you have clarified everything that you need to understand, and you have conveyed that message very, very clearly, because whoever is responding will respond to that particular request that's required without generalizing, without giving you something that looks like or that seems like or that could possibly be or maybe no. When you learn the art of specifications, you will get exactly what you have asked for, whether you've asked it from the other person or you've asked it from God. Now, I hope you have enjoyed or are actually benefiting from the content that I'm sharing. If you are, I want to say thank you for those that have subscribed and those that are actually coming up. Welcome. Please subscribe so that you don't miss on these daily videos that I share on my social media platforms. And lastly, do not forget to follow on other social media platforms, or share the video with whoever you believe is going to benefit from this content. Now, it's time for me to say goodbye. I want to genuinely appreciate you for watching up to this point and appreciate you for your time, and I would like to wish you the best in your lives and the best, and say to you,